Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to the lab. We're here live. Haven't talked to you guys in such a long time, so want to make sure I come in and give you some really great information today, especially as it relates to being in the summertime. So I know a lot of you have already switched over a lot of your skincare products so that you're using more summer-friendly products, or at very least you've known to switch things out to use at the nighttime because they're no longer friendly with this intense sun going on. So I'm super happy for this wonderful weather, and so I want to share some information with you guys on things that you can use to make sure your skin looks fabulous in our new summer season. So I'm going to wait for a couple more people to jump on, but couple of housekeeping things before we kind of get into everything. First up, if you like a lot of this content, please like, follow, and share. Definitely want to make sure, a lot of folks get as much great skin information as possible. In addition, we right now have our June special, just in time for Father's Day. There's a sign right back there where we're running a couple of different services on special. One is the Deep Pore Cleanse, and the other one is a single treatment for laser, either hair removal or laser facial. Hey, what's up, Alexis? Thanks for joining. So just want to make sure you guys are aware of the specials. If you're ready to book that, you could go right to the link in bio, and the first thing that pops up is the June specials button. So you can hit that and book your appointment. So I think that's everything for housekeeping. So let's get into the topic of the day. So we're here to talk about vitamin B. So I know you guys know so much about vitamin C and all that it does. So I'm going to start moving into talking about some of the other serums that are out there, other vitamin serums that are fabulous for skincare that you may not know so much about, and give you a little bit of information on what it does and how you can use it. So, vitamin B. There are 8 types of vitamin Bs out there. What you're going to see commonly used for skincare is vitamin B3, B5, and B12, okay? So those are the ones that you're going to look for. When you flip your little bottle over, you want to take a look and see what is in that bottle, looking at the ingredients list. Those are the ones that you're going to see as it applies to skincare. 3, 5, and 12, okay? So when you are taking a look at some of those vitamins, in general, vitamin B is really great for cell generation. It's great for brain function, anti-aging. It's an antioxidant. So that's like B's in general. As we go through and kind of break down each and every one, let's talk a little bit about the different B's. So the one that you've heard a lot about is niacinamide, right? So niacinamide is the B3, okay? And so that one is what I would consider to be the anti-aging B. That's the one that's going to work on fine lines and wrinkles. So if you're looking to diminish that, you're looking to kind of improve your overall look, reduce signs of aging, B3 is what you want to go for. If you are looking for, let me see, yeah, I think hydration would probably be a good term for that. So if you're looking for hydration, B5 is the one to take a look at. That one has panthenoic acid, and that's going to help you with moisture. That's going to trap the moisture in your skin. So if you're somebody who is a little bit on the dry side like myself, I like to see my B vitamin bottle have a little bit of B5 in it. And then B12, that's the cell regenerating one. So B12, you're probably familiar with that as a source of, a vitamin that you ingest. Like when you're taking your B vitamins, either you get B vitamin shots or you take the tablet. That's for energy, cell turnover. That's what B12 does. And you can also have B12 really help you with your skin as well. So it's not just for ingestion, for energy and working out. Yes, that's, usually what it's good for, but also it does help with the skin. Hey, what's up, Body by Derm? How are you? seen you in such a long time. Thanks for joining. How you doing? So just to do a quick recap, we're in here talking about vitamin B. So again, you know, there's 8 types of vitamin Bs out there. In general, when you're talking about vitamin B for nutrition purposes, you're gonna think about energy, you're thinking about cell regeneration. So, but as we kind of dig down a little bit deeper and we talk about vitamin B for your skin, the 3 that pops up are vitamin B3. That's the one for aging. You want to fight those signs of aging. You're going to have B5, which is great for moisture. And then you're going to have B12, which is the energy one, and that's the one for cell regeneration. Okay? So let me just refer to my notes so I don't miss anything, because I got some good information. I want to make sure you guys get every bit of it. So, so B3. Let's get into a little bit more down in deep B3. So like I mentioned before, B3 is great for preventing signs of aging, right? Right. Okay. Did you also know that it's also super helpful if you have sensitive skin, if you have highly reactive, very red, itchy, sensitive, or if you have very oily skin, B3 is going to be your best friend. It really helps control a lot of the oil. It helps with controlling the redness that you see from inflamed or irritated skin. And if you're somebody who's hypersensitive to almost anything, which it can happen, you know, some people are sensitive to grass, pollen, dandelion, which is all outside, which is what we're going to be doing all summer, being outside. If you got that type of skin that's highly reactive to being out in the environment, I highly recommend you get yourself a little bit of B3 to help prevent your skin from, you know, freaking out every time you go outside. Very, very good. B5. This I recommend for folks who have dry skin, like myself. Now, if you remember earlier, I talked about B5 having that property that helps trap moisture into the skin. So if you're a dry skin person like myself and I'm trying to go for a B, that's going to do all of the things like anti-aging, help with fine lines and wrinkles. I'm going to go for B5 because I'm super dry and I want something that's going to trap moisture into my skin. A lot of the times during the summer, even though I'm very dry, I don't want to put on a heavy moisturizer or a heavy cream because it's just not something I want on my skin when it's that hot outside. So what I will do is cut B5 serum into my skincare routine. I'll use that, like I'll cleanse, then I'll use toner, and then I'll use my B5 serum, and guess what? Let me mention this. Put the B5 serum on moist skin, okay? Don't let your skin get dried out after you've done those steps. Get it while it's still a little bit wet and a little bit damp. Throw some B5 on there, and that's what I use as my moisturizer because I don't want to use a cream in the summer. So that's what I use. So hopefully that's a little bit helpful for you guys. I know I'm not the only one that just kind of doesn't want to put a lot of stuff on in the summer. 9 times out of 10, I'm not really wearing makeup unless it's like a big event or something. If I'm going to somebody's wedding or, you know, baptism or something like that, then I'll put makeup on. But as soon as it starts getting hot out, I'm super low maintenance with the makeup and I don't want to put anything on. Now, I do have dry skin. I know I need to put something on, but I also don't feel like I want to put on a whole moisturizer. So B5 is my cheat. So hopefully that helps and you guys can have a good cheat with that as well. Thanks, Tony, so much. I appreciate it. Hopefully that, you know, information is really helpful. Also, in general, all the Bs, whether you're doing 3, 5, or 12, all the Bs are antioxidants. Okay, so what does that mean? That means it's going to fight free radicals, going to keep you from aging prematurely. So it's just something to have in your arsenal of skincare if you're trying to keep everything looking good for as long as possible. Sensitive skin, I want to go back to that one more time. If you are somebody who has sensitive skin, you easily get hives, rashes, reacts really quickly, turns red really quickly, use some vitamin B. It definitely will help out. And is it summer friendly? That's the big question, right? Yes, it is. It is absolutely summer friendly. So let me go through the steps one more time so that we're super, super clear on how to incorporate a B serum into your skincare routine. Now, what I'm about to share with you is something that you can use in general whenever you're trying to incorporate a serum into your skincare, okay? This is something like whether it's vitamin C, whether it's hyaluronic acid, whatever the serum is, this is where you're gonna place it, okay? So you're gonna start out with your cleanser. Got your skin clean, great. Then you're gonna move into your toner. You wanna make sure you balance the pH, and also you're gonna check that cotton pad with the toner to make sure you got all the dirt off your skin. Great. Now, while your face is still a little bit on the damp side, now you're gonna put on your serum. Okay? So throw your serum on. Now let that sink into your skin. We definitely want to give it like a minute or two so it gets right in there. As soon as you feel like that's absorbed enough, that's when you can move into your moisturizer. And if you're somebody who wears makeup, that's when you're gonna apply your makeup. If you're a non-makeup wearer, you're done. You're out the door, okay? Now, let me go back one step and talk about folks who hate wearing moisturizer in the summer, aka myself. So, I'm gonna cleanse, yes. I'm gonna tone, yes. While my face is still damp, I'm gonna put on the serum, okay? And I'm done. That's it. So that's for the folks who don't like wearing moisturizer in the dead of summer, that's fine. Now, caveat, I wanna make sure I mention wear SPF. This is not a reason or an excuse for you to skip your SPF. You can skip the moisturizer if you're wearing B as your moisturizer, okay, fine. But don't skip SPF. I will never condone that. So you definitely want to make sure you get your SPF on if you're going outside during the daytime, especially now during this time of year. You want to make sure you definitely have your SPF. This vitamin B serum is not a substitute for sun protection. So definitely go ahead and put your SPF on top of that. Okay, so hopefully those steps are really clear. If at any point any of this is confusing, shoot me a DM. I'm happy to kind of review and send this out. I'm gonna also have this video recorded, saved, and posted onto YouTube as well. So you can definitely hit the replay button at any point in time. Okay, and then here's the big finale. Where do you get this stuff? So let's take a look really quick. Let me point this camera over here so you guys can kind of see what's going on when it comes to B serum. So this is a B serum that I have. I'm gonna tell you guys exactly where I got it from in a little bit, but I want you guys to take a look at it. You know, B in general is kind of on the liquidy side. You know, it's never gonna be super thick. It's a little bit on the liquidy side. You know, there's a tiny bit of viscosity to it, but it's not heavy like, say, a vitamin E or maybe some C blends. This is definitely more on the liquidy side, okay? A lot of them can be pretty clear. Like this one is very clear. I don't know if it's like really easy to see with the camera, but this one's clear. It has us like a tiny hint of an orange color, but that's it. In general, most Bs are going to be clear. They're going to be maybe just like a little hint of color. It might be like a little bit pink or a little bit orange, but that's about as, you know, colorful as it should ever be. If anything has a very high, bright, intense color, I would probably like make sure I do my investigation and make sure this is like good stuff, you know? But in the most part, it's a very hint of color. It's kind of runny. There's really no odor associated with it. Like sometimes when you smell C, it smells citrusy. In general, vitamin B serums don't really have an odor to them. And again, the color is super faint and it's on the runny side. So that's what you should keep your eye out for when you're shopping for vitamin Bs, just to make sure you're picking up really good product. Another thing, when you flip that bottle over to the back, you want to make sure you take a look at the ingredients. Like I mentioned before, remember B3, B5, B12. Those are the ones that you really want to make sure is incorporated into that product, because those are the skincare vitamin Bs that's going to really do something for you, okay? Take a look at the rest of the ingredients. Make sure it's stuff that's, you know, you would actually want on your skin. If you can't pronounce it, you should probably Google it and figure out what's going on. I like to get products that are, you know, cut and dry. It has, you know, 4 or 5 ingredients maximum. I can identify them really easily. If I'm Googling something, it's something that once I do Google it, it makes sense. That's just how you should go shopping for your products. Make sure you're picking up products that make sense and you can understand what you're actually putting on your skin. Now, let's talk about where to get this stuff, okay? All right, So I'm going to share with you something that I normally only kept to my clients who come to see me and some of my close friends, but I am going to share it with you guys today. So where do I get some of my products from? So first of all, if you're one of my clients, you should be seeing me to make sure you get your products from me, period. Okay? All right. So, but then there's other things that, I don't have everything under the sun. So whenever somebody comes in, like say for a vitamin B, because that's not something I usually have on hand, where do I send them? I send them to lovelyskin.com. Okay? They do have an Instagram page. You can follow them. But their website is super easy. It's called lovelyskin.com. I've been a customer of them for over 10 years. They've been around a really long time. All the products are authentic, and it doesn't matter what brand it is. They have several different brands available. So, I'm sure you guys have heard of SkinCeuticals and some of those other well-known brands that you've heard of and understand and trust. They have those in stock, and they're authentic products. So they got the real stuff. It's not like bootleg or anything. So they have the real products. The shipping is super fast. They also, which I love, once you've ordered with them, they send you this discount card, which gives you like 10% off or, different ranges of percentage off, but I normally see the 10% off card so that your next order, you get a little discount. They also, this I love, they also give you samples, okay? So every time you order, at the end of your order, they'll ask you, like, hey, you want to try a couple of samples? This gives you a really good opportunity to get your hands on some other products, other things that you've thought of that you'd like to try. I personally like that they give samples of SPF because then I use those and throw them in my purse, so I don't have to carry like a whole bottle of sunscreen with me. I have all those little samples in my purse, so I have my SPF on hand. So that is who I recommend. I can definitely put my stamp on it because their shipping is super fast, super reliable, their orders are great, the products are real, and they have such a wide variety to choose from. Anytime, I need something, they're the folks that I go to. And like I said, they are super good with customer appreciation. They make sure that you come back to them next time and you get a discount. So I highly recommend them. Again, they're lovelyskin.com. They do have an Instagram page. It's just Lovely Skin. You put it in the search bar and it pops right on up. It's like a little blue flower is the logo. And so if you're on the hunt for stuff, serum wise, and you're looking for a good vitamin B, I suggest you go to that website so you can get yourself some vitamin B. And like I mentioned before, B3, B5, B12, those are the ones you want to keep your eye out for. Hey, what's up, Lee? How you doing? Hi, Westside Girl. How you doing? So if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a DM. I'm happy to answer them. I'm going to save, like I mentioned before, I'm going to save this, post it on YouTube. I'll let you guys know when it's up and ready to go, so you can hit the rewind, and when you're going shopping, you can get this information again, so you're picking the good stuff. And next time I go live, I'll pick something else for us to talk about, but I definitely want to stick to things that are summer friendly, so you guys are current with the season and using the right products for this particular season that we're in. So if there's something that you want to see me talk about and break some information down, again, shoot me a DM. I'm happy to have a discussion about it. But other than that, hopefully you guys are a little bit more skin smart about this vitamin B situation, how it can help you have amazing skin. Again, it's summer friendly. I love using it. A lot of folks have benefited from it. So check it out. Get you some product from lovelyskin.com. Any questions, shoot me a DM, and I will see you guys on the next live. Check it. Bye.